or even in the commercial work, the way Glejzer does, put in some of the special quality that helps the audience rise above the commercial. All right. I see a hand.
Yes. Can I ask a question? It's very direct. Can I have a t-shirt, please? It's a smart one.
You're like the person, you know, this paradox about the town where everybody tells a lie and the town where everybody tells the truth. And there's a clever answer. The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely yes.
I like to hear the accent. I have two questions.
Two?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, I can handle two.
How much is your work, like lawyer, had influence on design or something?
How much did my law career influence on my design? Okay, that's one. What's the other one?
The other one is, do you have some shop or just online?
I'm selling online, and we have stores. We have stores. We're negotiating with places like MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art in New York, but they are a pain in the ass, and it's a long process. They have committees, and they have this and that. It's disgusting. In fact, I hate them. But selling online is working very nicely. And there are shops that sell. There's other things that I haven't shown you here today that are selling in stores. As for the question, being a lawyer had a good and bad effect on me. The good, I think, was it certainly gave me a confidence in dealing with people and knowing how to handle myself in business situations. But it was a bad thing because it made me too cautious in the process of designing, too worried about protecting my ideas from being stolen, spending too much time and money on patents and trademarks and all that other nonsense that you need. Instead of just put it out there, it'll be stolen anyway if it's good. No question about it. The big boys will steal it from you, and then you'll try and catch them. And so the answer is, it's a mixed blessing. All right. I'll come to you first this gentleman.
For your presentation, you have seen the presentation of which for most of us here is kind of familiar since we're living in that environment. But I guess that for you it was kind of a new thing to see, like the other side of Serbia, or maybe the real side of Serbia. So I'm interested in your impressions of it, and since you're the man which is interested in resolving the problems, if you have some suggestions for our situation and the way in which design could improve.
All right, this is the second time I've been here. I was in Belgrade and Novi Sad in October, and I'm beginning to have a few friends who are Serbian, so I'm getting a little bit of an insight. Mirko said I should stay out of the subject of Serbia and its problems, but you... yeah, that's I'm asked the question, I'm going to answer it. Serbia has, and I believe by extension, Croatia and Bosnia has the most important resource that a country can have. That's my first perception. That's why I like it here. It has a great mentality. The cleverness and intelligence of the people is definitely noticed. I noticed that. I see a lot of playing with words. That was one of my impressions, my first impressions. Playing with words in the names of stores and things like that. Cleverness, very witty, humor. Humor is a sign of a great intelligence. So there's a lot of humor here. So I think that quality indicates that it doesn't matter that this infrastructure, you could go around in New York City. I mean, that was a funny, very funny and witty. I had a translator giving me Maya's commentary, fast as it was. That was a very funny and intelligent presentation. Not insurmountable problems. Not at all. Not at all. The real problems are bigger economic problems. The look of the country is not bad at all. Not bad at all. The city around me right now looks very good. The areas I've walked in, of course I've walked in Silicon Valley. So maybe I'm not getting the real view, but there's no problem that I saw in that picture that won't be fixed in time with intelligence and a little improvement in the economy. Nothing fundamental. Nothing fundamentally wrong with Serbia. I give Serbia my blessing. You're okay. All right, there's one more, just one more. Okay. Yeah.
What are the chances if someone calls out his
Wait, we have to resolve this by letting both of them. There was a misunderstanding. Go ahead. First the guy in the back, and then this woman will finish, and that's it.
What are the chances if someone calls up your studio for a meeting, just like you did at the Mr. Milton Glejzer studio? Maybe you could let us hang about and stuff like that?
Absolutely. Paradox's studio is as open as Milton. Well, Milton sees hundreds of requests. In my case, it was a little unusual that he allowed me to come and work in the studio. But as far as visiting the studio, Paradoxy is open. We're curious to see designers, anybody who wants to visit. It's an open door. I don't like this system that's common of interns working for nothing. So I don't use that. Some other designers do that. They let people come in and work, and they figure that they get a benefit from the association. But I think if somebody works for you, they should get paid. So that's the rule at our place. But come and visit us.
Can you explain how large this studio is? Because when people hear studio, they think that
it's half a floor of a brownstone, which means in feet, you can translate it into meters if you want. It's about 20 feet this way, let's say 6 meters this way, and 40 feet would be 12 meters, 12 meters the other way.
But it's basically larger than what you explained now than where you sit, because you have the extra space.
Oh, yeah, it's larger. I made it look small. Yeah, it's comfortable. You're exposing me. Okay.
Obviously, you're very creative and enthusiastic about your work. Why didn't you ever learn Photoshop or any?
No, I'm learning. Didn't you see the beautiful lines I did? No. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good in Illustrator. But Photoshop is harder, and I'm working on it. And in design, I'm using a little bit too. Yeah, it's just a question of time. I can go on?
Odlučili smo napravimo malu promjenu pošto ste počeli postavljati pitanja. Tako da vam dajemo još 5 minuta sada za pitanje i onda je pauza pola sata za brzi ručak, kafa, malo zagrevanje i onda ćemo Isidoru da priključimo sledećoj grupi. U 1:30. Da.
Oh, great. Okay. Anybody else? All right. I'll go to him and then to you. In what? Yes. When I was a teenager, I was the child in grade school and in high school who worked on the yearbook and did drawings for the yearbook, and I enjoyed copying cartoons when I was a teenager.